Hey Virgo, it's Lulu I Love with House of Oshun, and today I'm going to do your August mid-month. Okay. For the love readings, you can go to House of Oshun TV for the preview. I decided to put it over there. All right. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. I don't know if y'all been thinking about working out. Before I even did y'all reading, I did 198 jumping jacks. I was like, I'm gonna do Virgo reading. And all of a sudden I started doing jumping jacks. I don't even want to talk about it. So I'm gonna pull 3 cards here. I already have one out. And this will, you can choose if each one of these cards, this thing tripping again with the lighting. Choose which card reflects on your situation. If all 3 cards reflect on your situation, okay. Give me 2 more cards for Virgo. 1 more card for Virgo. All right. So, the first card we have out is Triumph of Lies. Getting over either the lies that you are telling yourself, the lies that may have been aimed toward you, but only being in the energy of untruth. And you know, a truth is whatever you perceive it to be. Everyone has their own truth. I really feel with this card, baby, them jump jacks did something. This thing really, you are not who, I feel like some of you may be in a space where you are realizing you are not who you used to be. You are not, you're getting over some of the lies that you may have told yourself, or some lies that may have been told to you that are outdated story, just period, right? So let's clarify. What is this? You're at the beginning of realizing some type of truth in a situation. And it may have much to do with, like I said, what you've been through, right? What it is that you have given your time, effort, and energy to in the past. You're looking over that and realizing that and making a decision. This is a renewal. This is you coming out of the dark on certain things in your life, coming out of the dark of past pains, hurts, betrayals here, whether they are self-inflicted or not. Okay, let's be grown. Yeah. You may be at a crossroads when it comes to determining where you go next. How do you move forward next? But whatever you decide, it's going to be fast. You may even be deciding to relocate, or even push through on letting someone know that you've ended something. You finally made a decision to end something. I also feel like some of you may be getting be vindicated in some type of lawsuit or some type of trial, or just anything in your life. Whatever it is, however it resonates with you. Y'all already know that. Okay. Let me look at these 3 cards. I feel that if you've gone up, if you, I don't know if it's word of mouth about something maybe at your job, or some situation surrounding money, where there needs to be some type of equality. And I feel like it's going to work out in your favor, like you will be triumphant over those lies, like whatever it was, why someone said they couldn't give you a promotion, why someone said that went to HR on you, or you went to HR on someone, whichever way. But I feel like it's coming to a rapid completion. Things are really about to pick up overall. So let's move to the next card, which is taking matters into your own hands and really deciding to join forces possibly with someone for a creative project, and really moving forward with that, joining forces with someone to establish change in some type of situation. Some of you are taking matters into your own hands when it comes to your partnership, your lover. Oh yeah. I feel like you may have gotten some type of intuitive insight about something that wasn't right. You may have gotten some type of insight here regarding someone playing games or doing something that they were trying to hold you back, or they were trying to stop something here. Maybe someone was manipulative, and you are taking matters into your own hands, standing in your truth, not really, ooh. You know, I be seeing people be moving in these cards. But why it look like, see how she's holding those swords? It's like she down for whatever. Once she realizes the truth, the epiphanies that come in through meditation, once she realizes the truth, she takes matters into her own hands and is very, feeling very strong in what it is that she has realized, right? She or he, whoever. Here. And you may be dealing with a Pisces or a Capricorn. But justice, it's like going after justice. There are two twos here. So it's about going through justice, creating change once you are in touch with your truth in a situation. And not taking, it's like no holds barred, right? Going ahead and making things what you want them to be and how you want them to be to stabilize your emotions, stabilize your position in a certain situation is what I feel like. I sound professional a little bit, whatever. Don't tell the other signs, because ain't no telling what might happen in this series of readings. Now, some of you may be seeking revenge on a certain situation where you felt like you were played. You didn't know until after the fact that you were played, and now you don't want any help from anyone that you feel like had a part in this. That's that card. That's the second card. Now we have this one. Okay. Know what they got going on. Let's find out. Now, this, I feel, has much to do with you taking your time in situations. This is you taking your time and what it is that you want to accomplish moving forward. You may be in a period of transformation, a period of stagnancy as well when it comes to your time, effort, energy. Here, I'm seeing that you are pulling back. I had to get that light off this card so I can look at these people. There's an entangled emotions, I feel like. Some of you may be in a space where separating dream and fantasy from reality may play a part when it comes to what you are working towards, wanting, like bringing things to a completion in your life. But it's important to, there's a lot of self-realization here, I feel. Okay. I feel like you got all your ducks in a row, though. It's just this final thing that you have to work on. Yeah, and there it is, right? I have all of my ducks in a row. And now I know which way to go. Because you may have had some type of epiphany or insight that came through, some sharp intuitive messages that came through to break up fantasy from reality here, and being able to put in paper. It's like you had this powerful insight, right? A new idea, a new way of doing things, this new approach. And you are really being a student in the process and how you are developing and sticking to the way to go moving forward, using a lot of intellect. Some of you may even be deciding to take up some type of courses or go back to school here in order to increase your wealth. I also feel that you may be single. And some of you may be single or single-handedly doing shit yourself. That's some Virgo shit, right? Earth sign shit, right? Don't ask. But I feel like you're being patient in the situation. You're really in your element here. Figuring some things out, clearing some things out, clearing the clutter, just creating a process to move forward. One more card for Virgo. They gave me two. They can't count. Moving forward. Yeah. Whatever this is, because you have this strong insight on how you want to move forward, what it is that you need to move forward here. Because you know what you put out will come back to you. Your manifestation skills may be very strong here. Moving forward, it's important for you to be mindful. This is your life. It's important for you to be mindful of how you speak to people and what you say, because the power of your tongue is going to be very strong moving forward. The power of whatever it is that you put out is very strong. You want to have compassion for those things that may not have worked out in your favor in the past. But it's very important that you take on this nurturing energy, compassionate energy. Some of you may have strong feelings towards a water sign and trying to contain yourself, or a water sign has strong feelings for you, whichever way it goes. But I'm seeing here that there is a need to be very cautious in what it is that you are working on or working towards here. Even though there's going to be a strong drive to move forward, they want you to take your time, use your inner strength, and use that. Know that you are, destiny driven, divine purpose driven. You got to be It's important for you to be mindful of that. Don't get me started. You may be a little more friendlier than you have been in the past, and that's going to be showing. People will be drawn more to you moving forward. So you want to be mindful of that, because I also feel that someone has their eye on you. They have strong feelings for you, and they want to offer, but I think they're in a dreamy state. Not really based on facts. They are just in an emotional state. It feels like not dreamy, but emotional. And trying to contain that, but they watch you. Here, let's pull out the big girls, see what Virgo got going on. So either one of those 3 cards may be something that one of y'all dealing with. Okay, thank you. All right, angels, what information do you have for Virgo? Hold on. I don't feel like that's right. Now, hold on. Stop down there. Hostilities. We ain't got time. Virgo working out and getting their body together. Whew. I'm here for it. What information do you have for Virgo? What y'all stuck in? At the end of the day, you walking away from some shit. Wanting to communicate about a new beginning. Wanting to communicate about some things, but feeling stuck, stagnant, or complacent about which direction to go. Falsely feeling imprisoned by your thoughts. Here, needing to balance some things out in order for you to move forward. I also see here there may be some financial constraints, or a need to have financial constraints when it comes to some decisions that you will be making in the future. It feels as though there may be some contracts that need to be signed or will be signed. But at the end of the day, I feel like there will be some type of balance that comes in. Like whatever this legality is, this is bringing you balance. You could be dealing with a Libra, water sign, Cancer, whoever. Now, let's take our time. Now, the throat chakra is very important when it comes to your personal balance. Maybe dealing with someone that you hold near and dear to you here. Someone who you feel as though they may be a wish fulfillment, or they feel like you are a wish fulfillment. But overall, this is an abundance of love. This is an increase in wealth and value coming in with dealing with this person, whoever this is. If this is them increasing their how they feel about you and your value, that's going to be huge for you. Someone wants to make a commitment here, and I feel like there may be some telepathic communication between you and this person. Overall, what I'm getting here with this communication, there is a new beginning, a new way of communicating, new you're coming full circle with how you communicate. You're coming full circle in when it comes to your partnerships. You're coming full circle with how you view things, right? So this is really bringing in that full energy where you're unsure of how, you have how the future looks to you, but you're ready for this new beginning because possibly you went through some things where you were shut out or shut down, or it was just time for you to really have maybe you had a tower moment. But it's time for you to look at things differently and just take a chance, right? You know that you have what it takes to really get where you're going once your steps are divinely directed, right? So with that divine direction, I feel like you're ready to jump off that precipice, and you know that maybe you have someone who is in your corner who is loyal here. But there's a beautiful new beginning here. We also have Leo in the house. So there's a beautiful new beginning. It's like things are going, plans are working out without a hitch. I feel as though you're ready to communicate certain plans with certain people. Here, you may communicate which way you want to go and how you want to do things with someone, and they may be restricted. And it's only because there may be some restriction in how to this change or being able to adapt here to this new way of communicating, right? The nerve. I have time for these. Now, there is, yep, look at that, right? That's taking a relationship to the next level, possibly, from what I'm clarifying. That's actually taking a relationship to the next level, or with whatever this, excuse me, cannot work. Something is ascending to the next level. Something is moving forward. If whether it's this new heartfelt project you're working on, new job, or whatever it is, something that really makes you melt, it's moving to the next level. But it could easily be a soulmate situation, but that's a lot of balance for me. That's also a lot of balance within, the balance of the divine masculine and feminine within as well, which may also have you feeling as though you are restricted in certain areas, or needing to, that maybe when you begin to shift and feel restricted, but what you're doing is shifting when you get in this space of mental confinement, possibly, right? Moving forward. I feel as though you will be victorious. There are some beautiful cards in here. You will be victorious in what it is that you set out to do and how you want to achieve things. They want you to be very mindful of your personal vision at this time. Because what I'm seeing is there will be a lot more nudges, a lot more impressions, intuitively here to help you with the conception of new ideas, different ways, different paths of how to do this, that, and the other. It's beautiful. So whatever it is that you are aiming, whatever your aim is, your gifts are opening up even more so. Even if you go and visit someone who may be a high priest or a high priestess in their own right, that's where a lot of understanding will come in for you as well. Some of you may even be deciding to have a mentor, and and you're ready to be a student overall. But whatever you are working on, it just feels as though you're going to take your time, even though you're very passionate about it. But you're taking your time moving forward, even if it's in whatever it's in. What? Y'all know? Okay. Let me look in these cards, honey. Yeah, you're very delicate in your approach the remainder of this month, especially when it comes to things that you hold dear to you. Okay? I feel you're warming up to some different ways and different approaches, and which is going to put you on back on track. You're going to feel even more so on track within the next couple of weeks, I feel like. With this new beginning that is coming in, there may even, some of y'all going to start seeing a lot of fairies. I still ain't seen no fairy. Only in pictures. If you catch one on a picture, let me see it. Some of y'all gonna start seeing fairies in the weirdest. It's gonna seem like a weird place, but of course we know nothing is really weird here in the house. But it'll be out of nowhere, and that's your synchronicity for those of you who are open to that realm. Also, they're saying put your guard down. It may be important for you to put your guard down when you go into delve even more so into the mysteries of higher education. Put your guard down. Release certain expectations in order for you to fully receive the information that you didn't even know that you needed. Baby, today's one of them days. It's a good day for you, Virgo. Now then, some of you are setting boundaries, and rightfully so, I feel like. I also see here that you will, like, if you have been deciding to move or waiting for some type of indication on that you are making the right decision, it's going to come in very fast and firm. You will be walking into the door of spirit. I also feel that it's important for you to take charge. There may be some type of telepathic communication or some strong spiritual connection that you have with an Aries or a water sign. But overall, what I'm seeing here is that you will begin to see finances from a different perspective moving forward. You will begin to take charge. And it's because you're getting it's coming from right here. You're seeing it different. It's like it's open. You stepped into your own vortex of whatever it is you came here to do and how to do it. What? Okay. So, There's, who is this? Artemis? Zeus? I don't know. So, if that is something you are studying or something that you are strongly connected to, I feel like you're going to get a lot of premonitions that have something to do with this, and it has something to do with finances. It has something to do with your creative endeavors, what will bring you more abundance, and you will have a decision to make when it comes to creative endeavors. But there's going to be one spark that will trigger these others. That's something to do with Zeus, Artemis, them the two I heard. However that works for you, baby. Moving forward. There is a strong connection here when it comes to using talisman of potency to really see through a situation here, or see through, like getting confirmation for you is going to be important when using these. Yep, I told you. Knowing when it's time to hold them and when it's time to fold them, not really fighting yourself or fighting the challenges that you are facing, allowing things, people, places, and things to be where they are. Okay, because we can let places be where they are. Whatever. But there may be some type of challenge or crossing communication, crossing how to do certain things, and it's only temporary, because things are coming full circle here, right? Things are coming full circle for you. I also feel that you are feeling revived, renewed, feeling like this rebirth that is coming. It's been a long time coming for you, and it's real strong here. Now, there may be some conflicts of interest. Like I said, when it comes to partnerships or making some type of decision. I think I said that earlier. Why is Virgo feeling like this? See what I'm saying? I asked them why you was feeling like you was all tied up in a situation. Some of y'all feel like somebody got you pregnant on purpose. It happens. Do like I did. Break up with them. Teach about getting me pregnant. That's my lower nature speaking in that way. Don't do what I did. Don't do that. Now, moving forward. Maybe a conflict in interest when it comes to who you were dealing with, and how maybe they manipulated you or tried to manipulate you in a certain situation, and you are not having that right now. I feel as though you're at the initial completion. You're facing, there's more stability to come once you make a decision, or once you get some things out of the way. Now, I am seeing here somebody was just really being sneaky. They played themselves, it looked like, because you stepped out the way. We have the Empress and the Emperor here, so you know how that works. Now, or if you don't, that's divine masculine and feminine. Some of y'all may have had issue with the divine, either one of those acting a fool. And there needs to be a meeting of the minds if possible. Moving forward. You may have had a number of things, your hands in a number of things that were conflicting, so you decided to step back and just wait and see what it is in this fertile period that you are moving in, what makes more sense to you for you to continue with. Because you may have had 2 or 3 things going on and they are moving, but one is moving faster. You can put more of your heart in that one. Casualties. There will be some casualties when you decide to step in this Empress energy. There will be some casualties when you really make up your mind on what creative endeavor or what you decide to do, to give your what you decide to put your time, effort, and energy into, what makes sense and what doesn't. Someone's revealing that they're pregnant, and it's gonna fuck up somebody else's life. Somebody's marriage. Don't start this with me, please, because not today, Virgo. Maybe tomorrow. Now then, what does this water sign want with Virgo? They want to leave the past in the past. They really are in the space of, they may want you barefoot and pregnant, baby. But they are really in this space of trying to get themselves out of a certain situation so that they can be with you. But I also feel as though whoever this is, they may be going through a huge transformation in their life, and they feel stuck. Or this is how they are viewing you, that you may have been stuck in a certain situation. They're waiting for you to get out of it or come out of it. But whatever this is, this person may have even suffered some type of death in the family, and they can't make a decision right now. They're confused in a space of They may be in charge of the funeral or something, or keeping the family together, I feel like. Child. Hold on. Now, Chicken Little. Booyah! Mm-hmm. I still got them. Well, whatever. I'm gonna have to order some more of these cards because I thought they gave up on me, but they didn't. So, Chicken Little. The coin is falling. Whatever it is you decided to do in these next couple of weeks is gonna pay off for you. Told you. Told you that. You got a decision to make, Virgo. Yep. Coming to a space of initial completion. Wounding it up. Right? Whatever this is that's coming in, this blossoming abundance, this smooth energy that's coming in for you, really, because you're working on balancing your checkbook, you're balancing your budget, you're balancing your mind, body, and spirit. You're centering yourself here. And it leads to the door of spirit. In the door of spirit, this is initiation going into that energy of balance. What the fuck, yo? Like, right? So in the door of spirit, you're going to have a deeper understanding of where you are and where you are going in this cycle in your life, right? Any confusion that you may have had is being cleared up. Yep, and you don't want nobody bothering you, honey. You are really on the path of working through and being a student here. This is a new beginning. This is a new commitment, right? Coming from that patience, that healing energy that's coming through. I also feel that whatever your business is, if you have anything that you do with your hands, okay, whatever business you are doing that has to do with you working with your hands is going to begin to pay off for you here. This is also telling me that you may be, see, that's that working out again, that physical, look at this. I'm going to leave it alone, okay. But this is also the endurance. You're taking your time moving forward, but you're also being mindful of your body. I feel like, look how tight his ass is, right? He got a little tight ass. But overall, this is you working on your plans, working on your future, and not really being open to anything that doesn't serve, provide you emotional fulfillment. And this is that newness that is coming in when you walk through the door of spirit. Your connection to power is going to take you into a space. What you are realizing in this initiation to higher levels of understanding is that you will be, how can I put this? You will be taking into account moving into September, what works, how did that work? How can I move forward? Because you're constantly reassessing, constantly analyzing, but this is huge toward the end of the month because you're really creating a space in your life on how you will be moving forward. What it is that you've done, how can you use this to pay it forward? Or how will it pay off? Is it rewarding, right? When the sun sets, it will rise again. So any downtime that you have, you know that when it's time for you to really get up and do some other things, you are really assessing and reassessing certain situations. Your emotions are very grounded, right? Not emotions are grounded, but you're mastering your emotions, going with the ebb and flow, knowing that things are coming full circle. But this is just that deep understanding of that. Taking time out to resolve any inner conflicts that you may have had and clearing those up. It'll feel like they've been just swept away because you're doing the work. I like it. Virgo, is it? All right, Virgo, that is your mid-month. Should have went live with y'all. I'll be doing the most. I got my fake sideburns in, bitch. Gonna go. I like it. Y'all doing the work. Y'all know I like it.